back to my channel. Today we'll be discussing about the leadership. So I have with me my Nini, Miss Moumita Chakraborty. So let's begin our session.
Hello everyone, hope you are keeping well both physically as well as mentally. So just like him I said hello, however I always start with Namaste. Thank you for joining us today again and thank you for supporting us. So yeah, it's Rick's session today, so over to him.
So my first question will be, what is leadership according to you?
Oh my god, I was not prepared. What is leadership according to me? Leadership is nothing but the way you are able to treat others with respect, with dignity, or the way you treat yourself. According to me, or there is also a very famous saying that treat others the way you want to be treated. So I think according to me, leadership is very much connected to that thought that if you want to be respected, first thing you need to do is give respect to others. That's what is the major quality of a true leader is. And never see everybody with equal importance, no matter what occupation he or she is from, no matter what gender he or she is from, no matter what is their age. Because in English it becomes very easy to say because we use the term you. That makes no difference between the genders. That's a very beautiful thing about the language English. However, in Hindi we have aap, tum and tu. So if you are communicating in Hindi, you get to know that how you are treating others. However, when you are speaking in English, you will generally not come to know if you are speaking to an elderly person or a child. It's always you. So that's what I like the most about this language. However, Hindi is also one of the most beautiful languages which originated from our the most beautiful language according to me, Sanskrit.
Oldest language.
Yes, because Sanskrit is not just a language according to me, but are the vibrations of the world, and it has so much deep connections with the universe. Anyway, I will not go into spirituality as we are talking about leadership. Every time I get deviated from the main topic, I'm sorry, because I speak from the heart, so whatever comes to my mind I just keep going ahead with that thought. But leadership is one of the most important things required in any individual's life, I guess. If you want to succeed in life, you first have to learn the qualities of being a true leader. And leadership can be seen in many people from the times when they gain consciousness, and probably they are in kindergartens or schools. There are certain people born with the qualities of leaders. However, some people get to learn it by seeing others too. There are two types of leaders. One who want to take their team along with them, and others who only want to see them as leaders and do not just want to make their work out of their team members. That's it. So according to me, the second type of people are actually not leaders. They should not be called leaders. They are rather boss. So that is the major difference between a leader and a boss. So a boss always wants you to work for them, and he or she will take all the credit for themselves, that okay, they have done all this work. However, a leader would never do that. A leader is the one who gives the credit to each individual, however minimum or maximum amount of work have been done by his or her team. So that is leadership according to me. Yes.
A wonderful explanation. So as we are speaking about leadership, what are the major qualities of a leader?
Okay, I'll be very short with the answers. The most important quality of a leader, according to me, should be empathy.
Yeah.
The most important quality, because if you do not have empathy, you will not be able to treat everybody equally and treating others with respect. Empathy makes you a better leader in all the ways possible, because for example, you are running a company, or you are the head of the department of a particular educational institution, or you are a founder of a company, or you are a CEO of a company, or you are a leader of a political organization, or you are a leader of your own school or college's sports team, or class team. Okay.
Yeah.
So you should be empathic towards your team members, because being a leader, there is a lot of responsibility you need to look after. You have to be responsible to your higher authorities, as well as at the same time you have to lead your team in a way which leads to success. So empathy, if you do not have empathy, I think you will not be able to help others in the way it is required, and your team will ultimately not lead you anywhere. It will grow to a certain stage, and after that it will stop moving ahead, because each team member plays significant role in the
Like the
success.
pillars for a house.
Absolutely. Like each pillar and each brick of a house, each team member plays very important role in the building of that particular organization, or the sports
Or
like ministries or organizations or a company, whatever it is. Okay. So you have to go along with them, grow along with them. So empathy, and you should also have confidence. That is the second most important thing.
Yeah.
If you are not confident enough, then how do you expect it from others?
You
You have
team
to
members will be confident when you are confident
Yes.
as a leader.
Yes, they should think that okay, our team leader is very confident. So we, even if we have ideas to share, accept the ideas they are
Accept that.
sharing, and then lead them. Third thing which is required most is decision making qualities.
Yeah.
See, every team member will have different ideas to give when you are bringing a particular topic in front of them. For example, there are a lot of work in a company. For example, I run a travel company. We are also known as tour operators. So a travel company has, or any company, even if it is a small, medium or large enterprise, it has different categories of work departments, like operations, sales, and social media, digital marketing, and execution. All these things are different. So if you are the leader, if you are the main group leader, so you have to understand each of their perspectives, have the capability to make the correct decision, and then process it further, so that the ultimate result which comes out is successful. So empathy, what was the next? Confidence and decision making qualities are the three major qualities, according to me, to be a good leader.
Like if I want to add one more, it will be, I think, enthusiasm. I think because if you're not enthusiastic towards the goal, even your team members, they won't be having any interest or the energy to move forward.
Absolutely true.
You should
Yes, I miss that.
take them forward along with you.
Yes.
For that, you should have that energy and courage.
Yes, and the fifth thing which you also added unknowingly is that you have to have a goal in life.
Goal.
So see, I learned from you today that there are two other qualities. Yes, that is one of the most important things to be a leader, because if a leader doesn't have a goal where to reach, he or she won't be able to take his or her team towards that goal. And the other thing which you said is enthusiasm. Yeah, enthusiasm is very important. Thank you so much. I learned these two things from you. Good.
Who is the best leader you have you consider as a best leader?
Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. No second doubt about that, or not even a second thought about that. Nobody else, according to me, personally can be a better leader than Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, because he had all the qualities we just shared to be a leader. He was empathic,
Yeah.
because he did not work for himself, he worked for everybody, each citizen of the nation of India or Bharat.
Yeah.
He worked for everybody, for getting us freedom to where we are today. He was the first Prime Minister of undivided India, but he was never fascinated towards all these positions. He became the National President of the then Indian National Congress.
Yeah.
He was never, greedy about that position. He was empathic, he was confident, he had the confidence to go and meet Hitler, who was one of the most powerful leaders, global leaders,
Confidence.
whereas nobody else had that courage or confidence to even think about going on a global level and speak to a global leader and get help from them in order to get freedom for India. Okay, the third thing is decision making. Yes, he was chosen as the national president of Indian National Congress, but when Gandhiji or the other team members or the other Congress members did not agree to him, he had this courage to make his own decision, and he thought that okay, when my ideologies are not matching with others, I will just leave. It is better for me to leave and join INA and then lead my country. And the way we should get independence is not only through violence. Violence can be one of the non-violence can be one of the reasons, but it can never be achieved without violence.
That's true.
Freedom,
Very true.
according to him, is not given; it is taken.
Yeah.
And unless you give blood for the nation,
Won't get the
you
freedom.
won't get what you need.
Yeah.
So decision making was again another of his qualities. Even after freedom also, he keeps on giving us inspiration about decision making. We get to learn so much from reading about him also.
We learn
Yes.
new things every time we learn something about him. Or
Yes.
discuss something about
Yes,
him.
then what you told about is enthusiasm. He was enthusiastic. He did not care about what others are thinking about him. He just knew that okay, I want to get make India free, and I will just connect with people. I have this enthusiasm. I will go to any extent to get my country.
He did not even show his weaknesses.
He never showed his weaknesses.
Because he knew if you show your weakness, even your enemies will get stronger, your teammates will get weaker.
Absolutely. He got piles. He was suffering with TB, but he never showed that to any of his other members. Even he encouraged women empowerment. He had this decision making qualities, right? He had this enthusiasm, gender equality. He had all the qualities of a leader. And the last thing was goal, which you said. His main goal was to free India, no matter what, no matter how. So Netaji, according to me, is the best leader till now we got.
Perfect.
And now, if I talk about the current scenario, I think our Honorable Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi sir, is following the footsteps of Netaji, because Netaji also believed in global connections for the betterment of a particular nation, which is being followed by Narendra Modi ji. And I think he's also one of the best leaders we have
In current
today,
generation.
in current generation.
That's
Yes.
very true. So the session is going very good now. So even you are a leader of various organizations, councils. So what is your leadership style?
Okay, so see, yes, I won't say I'm a leader. I would say I am just given a particular position. I just want, as I said, the most important role about being a leader is to be empathic. My goal is to help people. So probably that's why I am given this honorable positions by different organizations, that okay, I have been given the opportunity to be the national president, represent my country. What else can be more honorable for me, to represent India for G100, for the wing of human rights and dignity. That's a big thing for me. And also to empower the youth and community as a national president of my country. And also as a leader or an entrepreneur for my own company, Destination Tours and Travels. My major goal, what I do is, my style is to, I have only one thinking in my mind, that I just want to help people. In whatever way it is possible. If it is through, sharing a message online, or conducting webinars, or able to help somebody who is suffering from mental health issues. It's not about, probably I am not able to help them financially, but yeah, emotionally I am always available. I try my best to coordinate with everybody. I try my best to, connect with each and every council member, no matter what their positions are, and try to bring them in and try to bring out their best qualities in them, so that we can grow together. I always say that we all are equal, and we are different biologically outside, but within we all are souls. That's what I feel. And I always say that positions do not matter to me at all. Today I am the national president or the India country chair. Tomorrow I may not be one.
Exactly. It's temporary.
A king can become a poor within a day, and a poor can become
Rich.
king overnight.
No,
Narendra Modi ji was a tea seller, okay, and today he is the prime minister. It depends on how and why is he respected by so many people. Some love him, some do not love him, but that is everybody's own perspective, each person's perspective. But the thing is, these kind of people, the leaders should always have these 5 qualities which we mentioned, and then just focus that, okay, my intentions are pure. I have the intention to help people. I want, for everybody has different goals or intentions. For example, I just want to be a good human, okay, and in any way it is possible for me to help other humans. I feel very happy to do that. So probably I'm doing it for myself, because it makes me happy to help people in any way possible. Seeing others smile. I was even asked a question like this once, that whenever I go, people see me smiling all the time. Okay. So one lady saw me at a stall, and I just smiled, because whenever I have an eye contact with someone, I prefer giving them a smile, because probably I think that I believe in manifesting, and I believe in positive vibrations. So I think that if they are not going through a positive day, perhaps if I smile at them, and in case, even if by chance they smile back at me, probably they will feel good for even 1-2 seconds. Maybe. So that lady was like probably not going through a good phase, but she came into this was an handloom program, and I was invited as the founder and CEO of Destination Tours and Travels. Happened in Assam. By Sushil Datta Mama sir, who was then the chairman of Assam Government Marketing Corporation Limited. An exhibition for handloom and handicraft for the northeastern region was happening, and I went and I saw one lady wearing a beautiful sari. She was looking like she was dressed all pretty and good, and I just looked at her. We had an eye contact, and I just smiled at her, and she was like, she gave me that side eye, and she just turned away, and then again she gave a side eye and again looked at me like this. I again smiled. She was like, she smiled back at the second time. Then she again turned away, and she continued her work, and I went some other ways. Then what happened was, like, at some point when we were going to the stalls with Mama, we seemed to have crossed paths, and she was like, "Do I know you?" She suddenly stopped me and held my hand like this, and she said, "Do I know you?" I said, like, "No, I don't think so, but why?" So she's like, "You smiled at me twice, I don't know you. Like, why were you smiling at me?" So I was like, I don't know, that comes automatically to me. I had an eye contact with you, and I feel, I felt like smiling when I saw you This is what I do all the time whenever I have an eye contact with someone. But she told me something funny, that I thought that why is this girl smiling at me? So, why do you smile? People will think you are mad or something. I told her at that moment that it is everybody's perspective. My intention was to make you smile back, even for a second. If you think I'm mad, and even if that makes you smile, that also gives me a kind of joy. At least you will smile by thinking that I'm mad. But at the end, my intentions got the success, that okay, I wanted to make you smile and I made you smile. Since then, we became so good friends. And she's much elder to me. Probably her son is of your age, and she always keeps in touch with me. And she till date she tells me that yes, that is a very good thing which I learned that day, that if you can make somebody happy, even for a few moments, it's a great thing which you are doing. And I could never forget that moment when I first met you. So
Wow.
yes.
Nice. So, like, to conclude with the session, like, what will be your advice as a leader?
My advice to everybody who want to be a leader will be to follow the qualities which are mentioned, and also follow your own heart especially, and think from I know it's there are two parts, two sides of the coin. And if I talk take it like that, one is brain, one is heart.
Mm.
So I know it's important to think from the brain, but it is also important sometimes to be, able to think from the heart when it comes to be a good leader. Because if you are able to do so, and bring joy to the hearts of other people, they will definitely follow you, and you will automatically you will automatically create a space for them in their hearts, and they will automatically start following you. So that's how you become a leader,
Wow.
by being true to yourself and being true to others as well.
Yeah. It was very insightful. Like, I will keep your advice.
Thank you.
Last one you have told. So we will conclude our session for today. So I hope you find it very insightful and knowledgeable. So if you have any more questions which you want to ask in your upcoming session, so you can ask us in the comment section. Until then, thank you and keep following us. Bye bye.
Jai Hind.
Jai.
Good night.
Good night.